there's a path right back to the title that you vacated. Nunez gets his shot. Maybe he comes through, and that fight gets set up. Is it because people have accused you of being a duck? Does it make it more important for you to fight Nunez just to let people know not only that you're not afraid of this guy?
Not at all. People are going to have their opinions and whatever else, but I'm just giving you stone cold facts. The money was double the money. I heard Eddie say it was a couple of grand or whatever. I am not rich. That was a lot of money. It was 100% double money, and it was just the right choice to make. And we all know that it's the title shots that get the big money. So if it was they offered me the same money for Nunez, I would have taken the Nunez fight. So there's that's the answer.
Pulling on that thread, Eddie obviously had his comments about it. One of them being, and these are his words, that you fucked him around.
Yeah.
That maybe you played this game too long. Maybe you leveraged that fight against this one to get the bigger money. Is there truth to that?
I didn't fuck anyone around, to be truthful, because I'm just a fighter. See the rest of the dudes that are doing the business, or Frank and the rest of the team. It's the type of questions for them, you know what I mean?
Well, then let's take a look at what's going to be in front of you in the next fight. Obviously, Cacace, that's a strong opponent. Having been at the level that you've been at, what do you consider this level of challenge? Where is this challenge rate for you right now?
Listen, I've watched Leigh over the years. This is going to be up there with the toughest. You know, I'm going to the Land's Den. He's going to have 9,000 tickets sold. You know, I'm getting into the Land's Den here, and I'm going to have to put it off. He's got brilliant fighters in his gym. You know, I'm sure he's getting plenty of sparring, so that would contribute to it. You know.
One of the many advantages to being with Frank Warren is you've got a direct line to Saudi, and if money is the objective, then again, being in a big fight that gets you some attention can get you a big check if you get His Excellency's attention. Is it important that you get not just a win, but win in impressive fashion, possibly a knockout?
Yes, that's always important. You know what I mean? The last one we won, and it wasn't my best performance, but there was a couple of wee issues there. It doesn't really matter anyway. But for this one, going into the Land's Den, getting a knockout, it's a great result.
As you said, the last one, even by your own estimation, wasn't the best performance you could have put on. What changes this time out so that we see the best? Anthony Cacace.
Listen, just I do everything. You know what I mean? I train very hard, but I'm going to work a lot on just eating right, keeping the diet right. You know, getting the weight right. It's really important.
If a knockout is, in fact, always a nice thing to come, but you probably need it to get the kind of noise, to make the kind of noise that you want. How does it come to you in this fight?
I don't want to be giving away too much here, you know what I mean? But I mean,
just between me and you.
Yeah. I mean, Leigh's he's got a good chin. He's got a balls of steel. You know, you can't doubt that on him. So it's going to be difficult to get it. But I'm not going to say how it comes, but it can come.
Let me get a prediction or two from you on other major British fights happening. The first of which is going to be, Dubois, Parker, just over a week barely.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought he was more timid in his early years. You know, kind of learning the game, being around new people. That's a big thing when you're just starting. So he's got used to it. He's got used to being in front of cameras, sitting up on the top table. So I think that you're only going to see. I think he's hilarious. There's some of his videos that I've looked back on. He comes off with some great one-liner. So I think he's good.
And lastly, the biggest fight that the British fans are going to get to see has no titles on the line, but has a lot of legacy. I'm speaking of none other than Chris Eubank and Conor Benn. Yeah. How does that fight go and why?
That's a very tough one. Conor Benn, he's strong, determined. Chris is good. I don't know. I'll say Ben. But it's tough.
Radio Rahim with Anthony. Catch these hands, Cacace.
Love it.